time and place for that. Yes, we joke around. We can take a joke, but not at someone's wedding. You don't do it then.
So that's what happened. But at the end of the day, like, no one could tell somebody how to feel, and nobody could say, okay, you know what, you can't feel a certain way, you know, whatever. So I'm just still upset after 7 months. 7 months went by, and I'm still upset because I would have never done that to their wedding. Like I said, maybe it wasn't, their intentions were not bad. I never said their intentions were bad, ever. But I did say I was really shaken and taken back by and shocked by like what they were saying, because I didn't actually believe that was even happening in front of me. I was actually in total shock. And then the DJ, what did they tell you? What did he say? That they said
we didn't know about the speech at all. And then what? Then Mike told us right before it was going to happen. But then they got mad at something. He told us. I don't know. It's just it happened like so quick, and we didn't even know.
I just literally did not think that was going to happen at all. And our DJ said that they were going to do a great, you know, like, no, not even a great speech. He was just like, well, they're going to do a speech.
We didn't even know they were going to give
And I was like, okay, that's fine, because all the other speeches were good, like amazing, and just like
you know
so
what it
nice.
comes down to? Listen, if they were joking, I get it.
Yeah, if they were joking, that's fine.
But we still, it's our wedding, it's an emotional day, and it hurt us. And then, like, only one of them owned up to it.
And yes, guys, I was laughing because I was in shock, and I honestly was like, I'm the type of person that I don't cry that much. Like, I just try not to show people like my emotions, because I don't want people to see me crying. I'm not about that life. So I just was like, oh, that's a funny one. Like, ha ha ha, that's great. And I was hugging them. And yes, I'm not saying I wasn't doing that, but I'm gonna say that in the moment I was trying to act like nothing was wrong, because I didn't want any of my family and friends and his family and friends to think anything was wrong, and I wanted everything to go with the flow. But then when I looked at him and I saw his face, I just went.
Well, you know what it is. Most of my family, her family, doesn't watch the show, so they don't get the joke. And it's like...
Somebody said, no offense, but the best man joke too. Here we go again with the
best man, the whole speech was edited. Don't you know how TV works? They edit everything out to paint the fucking narrative they want to paint. And that's it. So they showed the 3 jokes that he said during the speech, but they showed all the good shit that he was saying that was nice. They cut all that out to make it look like all he did was go up there and make jokes, which was not the case. Don't worry, the real speech will come out. I will post it. Once I get it, I'm going to post the real speech of my brother. And then we'll see what you guys think.
Somebody just wrote, like, whatever, let me see. Come on, it's a joke.
I know it's a joke, but guess what? I can make a joke about you right now, and does that mean that you're not going to get offended? You can't tell someone how to feel. So what are you going to do? I go up to somebody right now and fucking abuse them, make a joke, oh, you're fucking ugly, you're this, you're that. And then, oh, I'm just joking. Then they're offended. Like, oh, no, you can't be offended because I'm joking. It makes no sense whatsoever. You cannot tell someone how to feel, especially on their wedding night. Remember this, the bride is always right on the wedding, no matter what. If she says the sky's purple, the sky's fucking purple that night. All right?
Yeah, right.
The bride is always right on the wedding night.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, listen, I don't want to dog them out or say anything wrong.
No, you know what? Dina was the only one that called and apologized. I have a lot of respect for her. And
that's
she's been on
very true.
for a while. She apologized to me and Angelina. She didn't mean to do it. She said that, and I believe her. And you know what? It was nice for her to say that, though. But the other two just did not even own up to it and be, I did nothing wrong, I did nothing wrong, I did nothing wrong.
I actually had to text them.
At least say, it was a joke, I'm sorry, it came off wrong. At least say that.
Yeah, so I just like, there's a time and a place for it, I felt that I always joke around about myself, like I'm just a big jokester, and there's times where I could be raunchy, don't get me wrong, and I'm very open, I'm an open book, and some people are not open books, and that's my problem. I have to start being more of a closed book because I'm too honest and too open with my life, and I tell everybody about my sex life and just like what's going on between me and him. I have to start being more closed and more guarded because I let too many people in. Just like the girl that was at the end of the episode. I mean, how many times is she gonna talk shit about me? I knew her for fucking 20-something years. This girl's talking crap about me, and I put her in my wedding party. You would think, like, then she goes on her Instagram and she's like, I'm deleting all the photos of Angelina, like, and she wants people to have sympathy for her. Like, she's like, I just can't, like, these people.
Meanwhile, the pictures are still up on Instagram.
The pictures are still up. Like, that girl, you know who I'm talking about. I don't even want to name names. The girl
she got
again.
a free dress and bitched about.
Yeah, she was bitching about shoes. Like, the girl was legitimately crazy. Like, if you hate.
She didn't give a gift either.
She didn't give a gift. If you hate me that much, you know who you are, and you know you saw her at the end, guys. The girl, my friend that she said I was friends with her 20 years. We're friends, you know. And then why would you come to my wedding if you don't like me? Like,
why were you following the cameras around?
And why were you following me around? She was
following
me, guys. If you look at the episode, you could see she was following me. She was everywhere I was. She was loving me and everything up to like me, just like literally telling her how I felt and that she didn't like it anymore. The girl is literally writing on Nicole's like Instagram all day, every day. Like, she's a psycho. She's literally a fame whore. No joke. She's a fame whore. And you know what? Then she went ahead on her Twitter and like tried to like really say crap about me. She's so crazy. Like, she's so crazy. All these people are crazy. Envious. She's envious.
You can see who the real friends are because they all jump to the other girls just to be on camera and be friends with them.
Exactly.
And now to this day, they're trying to be friends with the other girls on the show who they don't even know. So you're friends with Angelina, you're in your bride's party.
Yeah.
Now that you're not friends with Angelina, you're trying to be friends with the rest of them? Like,
it doesn't make sense. Like, she literally writes on Nicole's pictures. I'm like, come on, dude.
Commenting on every comment, it makes no sense. Both of them.
This is what somebody that just wants clout does.
Clout chases.
Why would you sit down? Why would you say, oh, Angelina kicked me out, but here I am? Like, why are you in my wedding? Why are you standing up there with me in holy matrimony? For what? Why were you there?
Maybe
Why
I'm
were you
wrong, but
there?
you know what? Even if my friends are wrong, I have their back to the end. I'm just saying. It don't matter. You don't take someone else's side. You don't fucking start trying to like be friends with that. It's just so stupid. I don't get it.
Then she's right into the whole. I mean, like, it's just disgusting that you went on Twitter trying to like say stupid things, putting up my like text messages with her. Like, she's just crazy, like literally crazy. Like, go away, go away. Nobody cares about you. Like, that girl is crazy, and she's trying to like friend Nicole. I just can't. Honestly, I can't. And the other one of my other bridesmaids keyed my car, stand my tire. Like, come on, dude. Like, really, like you're in your 50s. Like, what are you doing? You know, literally, like I can't. It's just crazy. Like, the amount of bullshit that I had to deal with during this whole entire thing is so crazy to me that like I've heard a lot of girls actually during this whole entire thing have messaged me like, oh my God, I had to throw out this person in my wedding, like that person. Like, I literally like know how you feel. And it's like, I think a lot of weddings are like this. I just didn't know it because I never had a wedding before, obviously. Yeah, I need to keep stuff private from now on. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Then Vinny writing stuff about me today. Like, Vinny, stay out of it. You're not even involved. Like, you know, my husband's always been nice to you. I don't understand. It makes no sense. There's so much that you guys don't know. There's just so much. Listen, at the end of the day, if it wasn't malicious, okay, fine. But I looked at him and I just felt some type of way. Like, these are inside jokes, not even inside jokes, like the fly on my shit, stub to my toe, throw up to my hangover. I've never had an inside joke like that with them in my life. I don't know where that came from. But at the end of the day, if I went up there, I want them to put themselves in my shoes and be like, okay, at my wedding, I would be okay with Angelina doing that to me. I don't think so. I just don't. That's another reason why when I looked at you and you were like, I thought you said, no, I'm not okay. But you said, yeah, I'm okay.
I think I did. Who knows? If I edited that out,
Who knows?
They edit so much shit just to paint their fucking narrative.
The boys the boys are amazing. I'm a little upset with Vinny, like getting involved. Listen, I don't even know where that came from. I really don't. I don't know where that came from at all. He was not even involved with anything except for him coming out of the box. So for him to even write like Angelina and her fucking dirty mouth, like, come on, Vinny. Like, even Chris messaged him privately today because like he's like, yo, like me, I was always, like, Chris takes so much shit from Vinny, and you really do let a lot slide.
Because I'm a jokester. I don't care. I don't let things
You let
go.
a lot of slide that another
day,
man would not let slide.
But on a wedding day is different.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even they were coming at me. I felt bad for you. They were coming at you saying that bad stuff, and that's why it pissed me off. I was also trying to stay calm. So I don't want to ruin the wedding night. I want to enjoy it. You only have one night to do it.
Anyway.
You can't stop throwing haymakers. No wedding.
I know.
Maybe old
again, just like Vinny did the same thing with Jenny and Zach. Like, he totally downplayed her feelings and he totally downplayed mine. Like, it's just like that's just what he does. He always does that. But whatever. I like the boys. Listen, I really like the girls, but I was just upset with them. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you, Dina did say sorry. Me and Nicole have texted a few times. We've spoken. And, you know, Jenny has not. So it's all the amount of text messages she said to me. Like, she literally wrote a novel saying it was all my fault and that, you know, I was wrong. And how can I hurt her? And how can I do this to her? And all these things. And I'm like, no, but I actually texted her nice things. Like, listen, okay, it's been months. I would like to, what did I say to her? Like, it's been months. Move forward in our lives. And like, she just sent me like literally like a novel. Like, I hurt her brands. I disrespected her. Like, all these things, like, because of how I felt. And like, you knew we had no bad intentions. Okay, if that's the case, then that's fine. But I have my feelings. You have yours. You can't tell somebody how to feel. Am I wrong?
No, of course.
You can't tell somebody how to feel. And you could call me dramatic all you want, you know?
Especially on a wedding.
Exactly.
Emotions are flying high.
Listen, like I said before, I'm not trying to say their intentions were bad. Like, they could have very well not been bad. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I don't know what their intentions were. I'm not them. I'm not in their heart, in their soul. I'm not them. I don't know. I'm not them. But at the end of the day, like I said, I just wanted to clarify that. A lot of people are coming at me like, you know, oh, blah, blah, blah. The girls were crying. I felt terrible when I was watching this. I didn't want anybody to cry over this. I wanted it to I had such a big vision. Like, I literally visioned everybody dancing, having a great time. And like, then I heard like today that like, even before Mike even told us that they were going to do a speech, that they were just going to go up there and do a speech without us even saying okay to it. I said okay to it because I didn't know what was going to be said. And, you know, they said the producers made them do it. Yeah, the producers made them do a speech, but they never told them what to write in there. They did it on their own. I mean, I don't care how much you could say that the producers made you do it. Yeah, the producers made you do a speech because they said, oh, guys, you have to write a speech, but they didn't say what to put in there. They didn't say what to put in there. They put that in on their own. I don't know. I guess I have to stop being like raunchy.
And that's another thing. You know, we were going to plan it months before that. And they begged us to do it, and they said there was going to be flies on the wall, not interfere at all.
Well, yeah. The show, and I mean, listen, I love production. I have nothing bad to say about them. I didn't know where this came from. I really do like the girls. I'm not saying I'm not trying to come on here and spew any hate about them. I'm really not. I'm not that type of person. They could say I'm drama all they want, but if I went up there and I was like, well, Dina, you're a fly on my shit, a stub to my, like, they would not like that. I don't think they would laugh. Like, I really don't. And they have to understand and put themselves in my shoes. I was laughing because I was so embarrassed. I was embarrassed as hell. I was like, oh my God. Like, Chris's mom is sitting there. She just got diagnosed with breast cancer like 3 weeks prior. Literally, his grandma was there. She was 93 years old. My grandmother, like my mother, I was just like, oh my God, this can't be happening. Like, that was a good one. That's why I was just kind of doing that. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to come on here. There's a lot of things I saw that I didn't like, but it's a TV show, and I have to understand that that's coming. And,
thank God it's over. Go back to normal life.
I mean, I'm happy that this aired and that, we can move on with our lives now from it airing. Like I said before, I'm going to keep prying it on this thing putting it in this thing because I don't want anyone to say, like, my words out of context. But I'm not on here to make them look bad. I'm not on here to say, I'm on here to tell our true feelings, and that's it. And I'm allowed to. I can't be silenced. Like, that's just who I am. Like, I just want to be honest. I know, squash it. I would listen. At the end of the day, I want to have a sit down with the girls, and I want to see where their heads are at. I don't want any problems with these girls. Hi, Joey.
The episode just aired, so of course.
I know. I'm in my feelings right now.
So of course we're upset. We're reliving everything that just happened 7 months ago. So just aired tonight.
Yeah. See, when I watched Mike's wedding, and I was at Mike's wedding,
there was no drama.
There was no drama except for like what they showed with Jen Harley about like Ronnie's girl, but like that was like so we didn't even know that was going on.
Yeah,
like that was so private. So when I went to Mike's wedding and then I watched it on watched it air, I'm like, even just being there in person, I'm like, oh my God, everything went so well. There was no drama, like none that I knew of except for that little thing with Uncle Nino and her. And I literally thought that's the same way that my wedding was going to go. That's why I wanted them there. That's why the girls, I never put them in my wedding because I was told to. I was told nothing. They said to me, you want them to be in your wedding? I said, of course. I want them to be up there with me. Like, we're in such a good place. I love them. It's just so hurtful. Like how they sit there and like, she didn't even want us to be in her wedding. She was forced. No, I was not forced. I did it on my own. I swear. Ask any of the producers, DM them, message them. It's just, that's not the truth. That's not the truth. Yeah. Big difference, I know. Anyway. Yeah, so I was just reading a couple of your comments. But anyway, that's really all I wanted to say. And that scene that kept airing about me saying like, oh, I want Chris's brother to give it to me. Like, I knew Chris's brother was not going to go in on me. That's another reason, like, right?
Yeah, exactly. First, it's my brother. He's family.
Come on.
That's the first thing. And second of all, they edited the shit out of that fucking speech. I'm going to put the real speech up. They took the 3 jokes that he made out of context.
The dirty little hamster tattoo. Like, we all know that he had that.
Like, he was out there ripping us when he wasn't. It was all from separate parts of the speech. It was totally taken out of context.
I know. I just had to get...
TV is. What can you do? Don't believe everything you see on TV.
Thank you. Somebody said, I shot your wedding. You were genuinely upset. I feel bad for you. Thank you. At least you know that I'm not lying here. Somebody was like, she's acting. No, I'm not acting. I just got listen, honestly, no. I feel like I needed to get this out. Like, I just needed to. You're on TV then. It's part of it. No, like, again, Mike's wedding.